All right, guys. Hey, yeah, I'm back with another video. I'm smiling hard, honestly, because I just went to record this video and I had the wrong information. So I'm gonna start over again. Okay, so welcome to another video. My name is Patience Vaughn, also known as Siobhan Riggins. It's my real name. Everyone calls me Patience. Okay, and I'm gonna come with a video today, again giving you more information on the financial literacy. But before I get into it, make sure you are subscribing to my channel so that you can get more uploads as I upload, and also check out the old videos. And then make sure you're hitting the like button so that we can get some more people to the channel, as well as leave a comment as well, so you can show some other people, you know, what you think about the information. Okay, so this video actually is 7 cures for a lean purse. It is based off the my bad. It's based off the information that I retrieved from the book. It's entitled "The Richest Man in Babylon," and it's a really good read. You should try it out. It's one of those books that you read over and over and over again. I know that's really like, some people think that like you don't do that. This is one of those books that you do, because every time you read it with a new set of eyes, a new set of ears, and a new set of thinking. And so you get something different that you normally didn't get the last time. So I would tell everyone to go out, get The Richest Man in Babylon. There's a couple versions of it. So you may see the book in a green. You may see the book in another color, like a tan color. They have the same words. It's by Klassen. I'll have to get that for you, but I'll put it in the description box for y'all. But make sure you go get that book. Like I said, it's a great read, and it's something that you want to keep, and you want to read it over and over. I've actually gifted that book out to a number of people, actually, because I think it's just that important, and it teaches you the foundation and the basics of finances, to be honest. And it also teaches you about a certain mindset that you have to have if you're wanting to acquire wealth. It doesn't matter what type of job you have or how you make your money. As long as you are following these principles, you will one day get to the goal that you're trying to get to. So we're gonna go over 7 cures for a lean purse. All right. So the first cure for a lean purse is to start saving. Start saving your money, okay? You've got to save something. Stop giving all your money away when you get your check. Stop, like, I had this bad habit, guys, where I knew how much I was going to get my check, right? And I would literally write down the things that I knew I needed to take care of out of this check. I was literally sending my money or planning my money to go out to somebody and not even considering keeping anything for myself, because I thought that those other bills were more important than me. I thought that those other companies and those little things that I would just sometimes impulsively buy, like a Red Bull or a little toy or just any little thing, something to eat real quick, some takeout or something. I thought that stuff was more important than me. And I realized that was the mindset, because if I were more important, then I would have made sure back then that I was saving something. I don't care if it was $20. It would have been something to show that, hey, you actually do care about yourself and your future self. All right. So I didn't do that. A lot of people not doing that. So I bid you, I implore you, I encourage you, start saving money. I don't care if it's $20 a week. Set $20 aside a week in a little jar and just watch it pile up. Watch it pile up. Watch it pile up. I promise you, you're gonna smile every time you put that 20 in there. Every time you see another 20 added to the jar, you're going to be happy. You're gonna want to do it more. And then you're gonna start dropping change in the drawer. Then you're gonna be like, oh, I broke this 5. Let me put that change in the drawer. Oh, I broke this 20. Let me put that change in the drawer. And that's how you're gonna see it start accumulating, and you start saving money. Now, I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody else. Start with at least 10% of your cash. Because if you take 10% of your check and you set it to the side and don't touch it, I promise you, you won't even feel like you missed out on it, because you're still living off of 90% of your income. That 10% is probably an extra Red Bull. and maybe 2 takeout meals, and maybe, I don't know, a soda or some chips out the vending machine, and I don't know, a pack of cigarettes, a couple blacks, a fact. I'm just being real. These are the little small things that we consistently spend our money out on. A trip to McDonald's, you know, maybe one family eat out. Maybe you and your significant other, or you and your kids go out to eat, and that may cost $40, $50 right there. And if you're in California, where I am, that's $100 easy for a family night out. So 10%, I promise you, you set it aside, you won't even notice it. You will not even notice it. 10% is the minimum. Okay. I would encourage you to try to save more. Like I said, if you start with the 10%, for my people who've never, gotten used to actually saving money, start with the 10% and then work your way down. I don't know how much money comes in your household, and I don't know how much money you have going back out. But I do know that if you don't have anything from last month's paychecks in this month, then you're not saving anything. So therefore, you want to start with the saving the money. Start at least at 10%. If you can do more than 10%, hey, go for it. But don't be out here living like a peasant, because that's just not cool. Okay, the next thing is controlling how much you spend. That's your second cure. Controlling how much you spend, how much you have in expenses. Okay, now that's talking about your bills, anything you spend your money on, your shoe collection, your nails, your hair, all that stuff. Now, am I saying you need to go around looking like a bum? Please don't. Please don't. You don't have to. But you don't have to have Balenciaga. You don't have to have the Balenciagas. You don't have to have the latest ones. You don't have to have that Gucci belt, unless you're not paying Gucci belt price. But y'all get what I'm saying. You don't need that Dooney Burke. You can go find something that is just as nice, good quality, looks just as great, and still look nice and still have money in your pocket. Or I guess you can go hit up the people down at 5 Points, for my people in Atlanta, and get you a knockoff. I don't know, try a knockoff. Don't nobody know it's a knockoff but you. Just let it go. It's not even that serious. Number 3, the third cure for a lean purse is you have to start investing. Investing. Now, what am I investing in? Well, it depends on where you are. If you have bad debt, you need to be investing in paying off that bad debt. Why? Because, baby, nobody gonna lend you no money if you got a bunch of debt you ain't paid, and they looking at it. Again, for my people who have stuff in collections, if it's over 2 years old, especially, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. If you have to touch that, let that be the last. I'm talking about the very last thing that you touch. And if you really do touch it, have to touch it, then let it be something that you can just like pay off all the way without having to restart. Because I'm telling you, that'll restart your account up, and then you'll see your numbers go down and you'll be mad. So if it's in collections, for right now, don't touch it. Just don't touch it. Look at the stuff that's outside collections. So if you have any bills, car note, insurance, anything like that needs to be paid up to date, go ahead and get that out of the way first. Okay. Then the key of it is to set your bills up on automatic. Who is this? Okay. Got a call. I can't do it. What was I saying? Automatic bill pay. It is a lifesaver. Put your bills on automatic bill pay. Your bills get paid on time every month. You can add your utilities to your credit report, and that's positive information. Add it to your credit report, and you'll actually see your numbers go up really quickly. It's called an Experian boost, and you should try it. So you could be investing in debt if you're trying to get rid of some debt. Now, for my people who say, I don't have any bad debt, I just have my regular bills, what can I invest in? Okay, well, are you trying to go to school? Are you trying to get your own business? Are you trying to maybe advance in your job? You may want to invest in your education. I don't know what it is that you're trying to do exactly, but you may just need to invest in your education, because your education is what's going to get you to the next level to bring in more cash flow for you. Or maybe you want to invest in your own business and start your own business, and so you're investing into that and you're putting work into that as well, and therefore, you're hopefully and eventually going to get a return from that investment. That's the idea of it. Or maybe you don't want to go into business. Maybe you say, I just want to put my money in a life insurance policy and borrow against my life insurance policy and use that. And that way I can be my own financier. I can finance myself when I need things. And maybe this policy is going to pay me some interest. Maybe you want to do a peer-to-peer lending and get paid interest off there. You're not having to really put any effort into doing anything. The only thing you do is you put your money in your account, you pick which promissory notes you would like to get, and you wait. And 30 to 60 days later, you start actually getting some interest payments made to you from the money that you are putting out there to be lent to other people who are trying to borrow. That's another way you can invest. There's just so many. Of course, you know about the stock market. You can invest into that. There's cryptocurrencies, ETFs. I mean, just you name it. You can go that route if you like to. There's a lot of people who like to do that. Day traders. You got day traders. You got people doing Forex, future markets. I mean, like the list goes on and on and on. There are so many things. You can invest in people. Maybe you don't have a specific skill set, but maybe you have the money to back someone else who does have the heart, the drive, the skill set, and you're able to go into a partnership maybe with someone else. That's still investing your money, because at the end of the day, you're going to invest that money, and the idea of it is for you to get a return, right? All right, so investing it, that's the third cure. Now, the fourth cure is to protect it from loss, okay? When you are investing your money in these things, you want to make sure that you're investing it in places that the risk of loss is going to be small, okay? Minimum. So, for instance, my stock marketers, if you like the stock market, you probably know about this market. You probably have studied the market, studied the movement, studied the patterns and things. And so you know certain cues and what the market will likely do when you're looking for it to go up or down, or trying to see if it's an up or down day, or is it moving sideways, or whatever it is. You know about the market. You studied the market. So your risk of losing money is a lot lower than someone else who just comes off the street and is like, hey, I want to trade stocks today. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a couple hundred in this account. Let's go. Boom. And they're just like winging it. Their risk of losing their money is very high. Now, 9 times, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, but most likely they will lose their money. Very few people get lucky and actually just get some on like their first time trying to trade. More than likely, in most cases, they're gonna lose it, right? Because the risk is high. They don't know anything about it. So always protect your money. If you're going to invest in a business, for instance, let it be a business that you have experience in, that you know about. Even if you haven't personally done it, maybe you're just very knowledgeable on that business because you are interested in it, or you know someone else who maybe does it, or maybe you used to help someone who does that same thing. And so now you're very knowledgeable about about that investment itself, or that particular, I say investment, but that particular job, or that particular type of business, or like I said, the stocks or whatever. If maybe you are already familiar with it, but if you're not familiar, get familiar, because if not, then you're not protecting it from loss, because you don't know, your risk is high. Talk to some people who work in that field, who were in that expertise, you know what I mean? That can tell you like, hey, no, so you never want to do this, but you want to do this, but you don't want to do this. You want to talk to somebody who's going to get you some experience so you can protect your stuff from loss. If you're thinking about investing in something, go to someone else who's already done it, who already has done it. Even if you don't know someone personally, ask around. Trust me, older people who have been successful in love, they love to talk if you just ask. That's the only thing you have to ask, because they're not just going to, like, in most cases, they're not just going to willingly give you the information, because 9 times out of 10, they don't want their information, their jewels, to go on deaf ears. But when you ask, Most of them are very, very willing to tell you everything there is to know about that because it's probably their passion. And so they're going to get excited that someone wants to hear it and they're going to listen. All I can tell you is make sure you take plenty of notes. All right. So protect your stuff from loss. Like I said, get experienced with it. Talk to people who've done it or who are doing it so you can get more insight, more information, minimize that risk and protect your money from loss. Number 5, make your home a profitable investment. Okay. This can be taken a couple ways because some people would take it as, get yourself a home because you want to live in your own home. You want to raise your family in your own home, and eventually you'll pay the home off and you'll, either move to another home and rent that one out or maybe sell that home and get you another home. You can do that. That is a way to do it. But I feel like that's not the only way that you can do it. Some people will actually, they may live in a state where it's cheaper to rent, and they'll rent a home in this state and buy a home in another state, and they'll continue to live in that rental property, but they will rent their own home out and, let that, open that up as a rental property or Airbnb, and they'll usually what they do is they buy it and then they fix it up, renovate it, and then they sell it or they rent it out. It just depends. But you can do that. You don't have to actually, just because it's your home doesn't mean you have to live in it. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I'm here in California. It's actually cheaper in most cases to rent than it is to buy. So would I buy a house here? Probably not. But would I go to where I'm from on the East Coast and things and look for properties there? Yeah, they're cheaper there. A lot cheaper. The average house out here is $400,000 or better. Really, $500,000 or better. Some areas you go to, the average house is $1.2 million. Why would I do that when I can go get me a nice house for $75,000 on the East Coast or in the South or even in the Midwest? I can take $50,000 to $75,000 and get a really nice house. And I can rent that house out, or I can set that house up to where it's going to be a rental property. Maybe I can rent out the rooms to single individuals. Maybe I can rent the home out to a family. Just, whichever way you decide to go. Or I still could buy that house, renovate that house and fix it up really nicely and put it back on the market and flip it. But either way it goes, you want to make a profitable investment out of your home. Now, I know some people who do businesses at their homes. So say you, like my grandfather, his business was at his home because he basically had a ranch. So he had cows that he processed cows. And then he also had horses where he would keep horses and charge a fee, a rental, for them to stay, for them to eat. Same thing with the cows. They would birth cows. We would have to go out and feed those cows. But this was all at his home. He had chickens. He had hogs. He had a whole farm, ranch right there. And his home was a profitable investment. Why? Because not only did he acquire that land and those animals, but he also, like I said, allowed others to pay him to take care of their animals as well. So he was making money off the land. He was also, his food was right there. All it took was him to go out there and get it done. And so that saved him a lot of money. And he had a large family. So this really helped because he was in a house with like 9 or 10 kids. This is my grandfather. So y'all, it's a long time ago. But nonetheless, he made his home a very profitable investment because he brought the money to where he lived at. And yes, his house was paid for. But outside of his house was still making him money. Those cows were still making him money. Those horses were still making him money. Those hogs were making him money. Those chickens were making him money. That pear tree was making him money. That's how he did it. But that's just another option of how you could do it. And there's other options of how you can make your home profitable and profitable investment too. You could be using it, using maybe a piece of your yard, or maybe you have a carport or a large area that you could use for storage, and you could charge for storage. I mean, the Possibilities are endless. You just have to get into your imagination a little bit and say, you know, what all can be done. You know, the possibilities are endless. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so that's number 5. Number 6 is invest for your future. Remember that 10% I told y'all to save? That's for your future. That's what it's for. Because one day you're going to get old. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, I am tired of going to work. I would like to retire. I would like to live my life in peace and at ease, doing whatever it is I like to do. One day it's going to be like that. So that 10%, that's why I keep telling y'all no less than 10%, because really you want to save more than 10%. And the reason you want to pay more than 10%, you're setting this money aside for your future. That's what that money is for. That money is to never be used. That money is to be literally set aside for your future. So after you've collected about 6 months to a year in savings, you let that sit there in that savings account. That's that just in case I need to use some money, whatever. I got it, you know, grab it, boom. But once you've saved up that 6 months to a year, that 10% or better, hopefully, it's got to do something. Put it to work. And the reason you want to put it to work is because it's going to be there for you when you get old and when you get tired of working for somebody. Or when you get tired of even doing, my people who are their own business owners, one day y'all be wanting to retire and pass y'all business down to someone else. You're going to get tired, even if it's your favorite thing to do. You're going to want to sub your work off to someone else so you can enjoy more of the things. Now, some people like to work all the way up until they pass away. But, I mean, that's not everyone's. Some people rather say, you know what, instead of working today, I want to go fishing. Instead of working today, I want to go, I don't know, to the cherry farm, to the winery. I don't know. Whatever it is that you like to do, you know, I'm pretty sure it'd be nice to be like, you know what, I don't really feel like going to work today, or I don't really feel like going to my business today. I think Harold can manage it. I'm pretty sure he can manage everything today. Let me call him. Hey, Harold, I won't be able to come. I'm not coming in today. I think it's a good day. I need to take off. I'd like to go do something else. You got everything down for today? Can you handle everything? Well, yes, boss. I can handle everything. Great. That's what I want to hear. Boom. Click. And then you go off and go enjoy your day the way you want it to. And you can talk to Harold tomorrow. So, invest for your future. And then your last one is going to be increase your ability to earn. Increase your ability to earn. Now, you can take that how you want. You may be increasing your ability to earn, like I say, by investing into someone else's business, investing in your own business, investing into a stock or bond or cryptocurrency. I don't know. But to increase your ability to earn, it's like you just got to think of more ways. And that's where they say multiple sources of income. That's what we're talking about. Increase your ability to earn. Start getting multiple sources of income coming in so that you are increasing your ability to earn. You're being able to live a better life. You have more to invest with. You have more to play with. You have more to put forward towards your future. It's more so you can even pass things down to your younger relatives. So that's going to be the 7 cures for a lean person. I'm going to go over them real quick one more time. Start saving. Control your expenses, how much you spend. Invest your money. Protect your money that you invest from loss. And the money that you save, protect that from loss. Make your home a profitable investment. Invest for your future. And increase your ability to learn. These are the 7 cures for a lean purse. Okay? Like I said, go get this book. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. You can't miss it. It's only one person that wrote it. His last name is Clanson. And yeah, you can't miss it. It's a book that it's a must-have book to help you financially get the foundation. These 7 cures were in the book as part of the foundation of how it is you are to accumulate wealth. And like I told y'all, the only thing I do is I help people accumulate wealth accumulate money. And when they accumulate the money, I help them put it to work. Just giving them ideas. I don't tell them what to do. I just give you ideas. Jog your memory a little bit, Just jogging, giving you information, letting you know what's out there, so that you can decide for yourself what you're comfortable with as far as investing wise. But until you get there, you get all this information and you're able to save up money in the meantime. But this is what this money is for. It's for you to, for now, and it's also for your future, for down the years when you're too old or too weak to work. Well, I ain't gonna say too old or too weak, but you just don't want to do it no more. All right, so let me know what y'all think about this video. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Again, y'all have been keeping me like literally pumped up about this. I know this video did run a little bit longer, but it was the full 7 cures. And I'm going to do like breakdowns of each cure as well. So be ready for those videos. I'm probably going to pump them out real quick. So you'll probably see me looking like this in each and every one of them because of that fact. But I wanted to break them down also into their own separate little videos so that I can expound on them just a little bit more, okay? So make sure you're definitely checking out the description box. All my social media is there. If you like any help with any finances, questions, or issues, you can always go to my website, which is planstопроsperllc.net. That's also in my description box. Set up a consultation with me and we can sit down and talk about it. See what it is that you're trying to do. If you have any questions or anything, I'd be more than happy to help you answer those for you, really. Again, I help people accumulate money, and once they accumulate that money, I help them put it to work. Set them up for a better future. Them and their children. Hopefully, that's the idea. All right, so make sure you're checking out the YouTube channel, okay? There's more videos over there, guys. You don't have to wait on me to upload. You don't have to wait on my uploads. You can go to my channel, visit. There's plenty of videos already there for you that I've already done. So there's going to be information there as well. Check that out. Subscribe to the channel. And make sure you click the notification bell so that you can get notified every time I upload. That's very important. And then also make sure you leave a comment and share it out. Share out the videos. Get the information out there, guys. That's the thing. We have to get the information out there. Just get it out there. So make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know that you showed up. Let me know how you like and everything. And other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video, which I'm going to be recording really soon. So see you again, or see you another time. And y'all have a good day. Peace.